Hello everybody, welcome back to DiceClan, and I have no clue where we left off. The terrible thing is, I don't even remember where I left off for Bloom Clan, and I'm just finished Bloom Clan, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago? Recording wise? I don't remember where anything left off, other than vagueness of leaders. Apparently I added a new rule based on the comments, but I didn't grab it. I don't know if I actually grabbed it or not. In random notes, in regards to drawing a clan gen, I'm actually finally going back to having to draw cats, but with a higher amount of numbers. So if you guys want to see me translate these pixelated cats into designs, potentially for Tales of Razi, probably for Tales of Razi, because I would have to figure out the logistics of selling them if I was to sell them, because that goes into taxes and whatnot if I was to do that, and then I would have to figure out the prices. Granted, I probably put them at $5 if I did do them, and even then, I don't like drawing the accessories and whatnot. You're not the cat I was trying to click on, and I know for a fact the cat just moved around. Trying to think. Oh yes, I do know Bloom Clan and DiceClan are going to episode 50 minimum. Bloom Clan, I think, is going to get swapped out with something else. For a different clan gen challenge. I don't know which challenge. DiceClan, I think I'm keeping. I just don't know if I'm going to start a fresh clan or keep this clan going. Because technically speaking, I made it so we can get some diversity with each clan set and whatnot. Also, I need to remember, Aunt Muzzle, you must do a solo solo border patrol. And apparently I need an antagonized war with which clan? I don't remember which clan is who I'm antagonizing. I think it's Bracken Clan. Yeah, it's Bracken Clan. And currently there's no outsiders. We'll see if there's outsiders. Like the first episode back with Bloom Clan, which was episode 21, we are going to have probably a slightly longer episode for the first episode. I don't fully know how I'm going to do things for each set as I proceed to get distracted. This is going great in the sense of distraction. I will admit, Clan Gen for me is a very easy series to record. I just like to procrastinate on it. I think the biggest issue I have is I will forget who the cats are, because I don't really get attached to them. To me, look at them. They're just adorable little kitties I wish were real, like a pet. But that's just me. Like, I know there are people who can definitely look at this stuff and like make a whole story out of it, and I don't understand how to do that properly. I did have plans to attempt it at one point, but currently no. I do actually plan to make a side series for Tales of Razi, where instead of it being a clan, it's gonna be a colony, and they're gonna have the rough leadership things, except leaders will not have 9 lives, because no character in Tales of Razi has 9 lives. They have reincarnation, and there are cats with healing abilities, and technically speaking there are ways, if a cat has specific powers, to expand their life to a point beyond, but that's beside the point. So what I'm thinking is, if I was to turn Clan Gen's cats into a thing where they're actually leaders have titles, the cats have titles and names, I might pull some stuff from how the structure is from a StarClan battles, but at least in the way the names work, which Probably not fully, but similar enough. It's a thing that's been used before. Like Tales of Reacher's Song has it. To some degree. What was the name of that Pegasus series? I do not remember the name of books. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'll bleep that swear. I swear. The Guardian Herd series has it to a degree. And those are horses, not cats. So basically, if I was to translate this into Tales of Razi, I don't know if the leaders would get a star or special suffix to signify their leaders or whatnot. Same for healers. I might give them an accessory of sorts. I might give them a suffix. I don't know. But what probably would happen is kittens would just have a prefix. An apprentice would probably get a suffix aiming towards whatever they're going to work towards, because I don't like to go with strict warriors. So, like if they're a fighter, they would get claw, or if they're a hunter, they'd be chase or something. I don't know. It's stuff I would have to consider and whatnot. But if you guys have thoughts on that, feel free. I probably should make that a separate video for suggestions. And I'm sorry if I'm a bit off topic before I get started into this. It's just thoughts I have. And it would give me an excuse to actually use more of the cats designs, because there's definitely going to be more cats to design than I'll ever need for Tales of Razi. Partly because majority of the cats I design, I just look at my current set and then design from there without looking up random cats. But with that said, let's jump into patrols. I need to find Ant Muzzle. Who the frick is Ant Muzzle? Let me see what you look like. Okay, white tabby, okay. Even though that's technically speaking not the correct term. Nope. Are you Ant Muzzle? No, you're Panther Leaf. Ant Muzzle? Nope. Is Ant Muzzle not available? Oh, there you are. This is your last border patrol. You must proceed. And they're done with their punishment. Yay. Now can I properly patrol, please? Misclick all the way. Okay. I think the current set is... Oh yeah, that was what the new rule was. I forgot. Cats who join need to be re-rolled. But is that a rule I partially have already? I do not know, because I cannot remember stuff. I cannot tell. I really need to reorganize this, and I never did. This is a problem on my end for how I listed the rules. I feel like it was the D20 I needed to do, but can't remember if it was affected by the leader. Okay, I found it. Because this is a new rule, I'm just gonna make it regardless for Lavender Star, and then it'll become one of the things that leaders decide. So the current ruling is if a cat joins, they'll get the apprentice role, where at least I think this is what it chooses. I think I actually already had it optional for outsiders. I just didn't have it set to if a leader decided it or not. I need to rewrite my rules. Maybe I'll do that after this episode. I'm sorry. But I'll roll to see if Thorn wants to be a warrior still. Okay, and... No, they want to be a healer. They got a 4. Look up Rift. Okay, Medicine Cat. And I might forget after, but I'm sorry if I do. Okay, I'm actually gonna make the deputy go over 1 solo board patrol. Just because Spice. Yay, we meet a random cat. I think what I'm gonna do in regards to the deputy rule is, when a cat first becomes deputy, they must do a D4 of border patrols to prove they're worthy to be deputy. And if the leader is sick, they must take the leader's place in the solo border patrols, or if they're recovering from birth or whatnot. Or grief. Basically, if the leader cannot do a solo patrol, the deputy will take their place. Is my stance to add spice of causing a new deputy. And hopefully higher the chance of younger cats coming deputy when the leader passes, because Lavender Star ain't a spring thing, and she was affected by the starclan ruling of you were not worthy because you didn't have some sort of faith. I am not really reading this. I am terrible. Granted, I've been dragging this episode out by spending, what, at least 6 minutes talking about random stuff. And then spending 2 minutes looking at the Excel sheet trying to figure out where the rules were. I need to rewrite the rules. I really do. And when I do, I'll fix it onto the same episode. That change happens for the description. Oh, you're a warrior. Move all. Apprentices go first. Apprentices are hunting. I'm aware this could change at any time, provided Lavender Sir dies. Okay. I will say this. The way Clangen does scars makes it hard for me to tell sometimes if the cat has scars. Like, I look at my and I'm like, do they have a scar on their face? Or is that just bad tinting on... Not bad tinting, color tinting on the cat. Potential rules that could get added to DiceClan is I could make it so cats can't bring in outsiders, as in find random outsiders through the moon event. Or remove temporarily unknown parents kind of deal. I could temporarily have that be a thing, like maybe under certain leaders. Cats can't have unknown parent kind of deal. But those are just random thoughts. I might just do one moon worth on this episode. Partly because I'm half distracted, apparently. Two, because I do need to fix the rules. Maybe I'll color code them to make them a bit easier for me to read. Not that that's going to show up on YouTube, I think. Apprentices do not deal with the Thunder Path. That's my one ruling in regards to taking apprentices hunting. Six cats for border. 3 cats for hunting. Bat Whisker, don't do it. Damn it, Bat Whisker. Okay, what was pretty safe to... Like, I'm punishing the cap on top of what the deputy did. Because that is a code break. Okay, that's a D4. Okay, how many moons of border patrol does Bat Whisker need to do? 3. Mouse, work with me. What the frick did I just do to the Excel sheet? Jeez. Basically, I messed up something and tried to undo something. Not with... I cannot type with my keyboard tucked. Okay. Oh my god, it's even Greenleaf. Why are you tempted? Okay. Border. Hunting. 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 And then we'll do a 2-cat border. Bit more risky, but it's fine. And then Leader's Den. Invite in Venus. And time skip. So, provided I don't space, Batwhisker will be doing solo patrols, provided they also don't die, through Moon 80. But that'll be it for this episode. There's actually a chance I won't be recording this one in a straight set. I might actually record the rest of it IRL next day. Because, one, I need to fix this list of how I have it typed up on the Excel sheet so I can actually read it properly. 2, I'm distracted. 3, I need to do other stuff too. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye!